Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Driving with Mitch. I am going to be talking to you today about cryptocurrency. Excuse the mess in the back, I'm still moving house, so there's a gurney and a microwave in the boot. Wow, it's been a wild ride. I think when I looked at my portfolio yesterday and I ran the numbers to double check what my buy-in and whatnot was, I've spent probably between 25 and 26,000. I think it's like 25,600 and something dollars. And my current portfolio is currently hovering at about 58,000. So it's almost gone up by 1.5, which is well, 1.5 times my initial investment, which is freaking awesome. And I've really been dabbling in it for probably since 2011, 2012 was when I first found out about Bitcoin. But it's only since about February, March that I started trading and getting heavily involved in altcoins and that sort of thing. And a lot of people send me messages every day. In the last week, I've got about 20 messages of people asking like what to buy and what I recommend and this and that. And because I'm not a financial service provider, I'm not able to recommend any specific cryptocurrencies, but I can share with you what I am buying myself, and you can go and make your own informed decision after you go and research those specific coins. So that was the first thing that people asked me, and the second thing is, what strategy do I employ to mitigate my risk and to make sure that I'm not too overexposed on a specific coin? And there's been a few friends of mine that I've shared it with, and I'm not a trader by nature. I've never really done forex trading, or I know what it is and I know a lot of the terminology. I've never really done share trading or anything like that. I've always been interested in it, but I've never really focused on it. So what I found is a really simple strategy that I use is, if I spend $1,000 on a specific coin, whether it's Bitcoin or Litecoin or altcoins or whatever, I'm looking to pull out my initial when it doubles. And I'm across about 26 different coins. I'm spread pretty wide on that $58,000. And but the first probably 4 or 5 coins, which is Bitcoin, Litecoin, EOS, BCC, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum, those 5 I'm probably in about 25,000. So half my portfolio is across 5. And then there's about 21 coins that I've got little bits of money here and there in. So first strategy, really simple. Invest in a couple of different coins, watch them for a few days, make sure that you can see potential for the growth, and then invest across 2 or 3 of them, so that if one goes down and one goes up, it kind of balances you out. And then as soon as you realize 100% ROI, which can sometimes take a few hours in crypto, other times it can take a few days or a few weeks. When you've realized that, pull out your initial. So if you put $1,000 in, pull out the $1,000 and then keep your coins, the rest of the coins in there, and ride the profits. So I've got, out of the 26 or so that I own, there is only about 10 or so that I actually, the money in them, I'm still owed money back from them. There's 15, 16 of them that don't owe me a single cent, and it's all free profit that I'm just riding. And some of them are, I've got $100 in or $200 in, whereas other ones, one that I recently pulled out a decent amount of money from, I put $1,000 into 10x or Pay. It's a altcoin which they've created a card so that you can go and spend altcoin money at Starbucks or whatever location you go to. And I spent $1,000 on that. I bought 1,000 coins because they're $1 each. And when they hit $2.90, which was a few days ago, this is in Australian dollars, by the way. When they hit $2.90 a few days ago, I pulled out 400 coins, so I've still got 600 out of the 1,000. And I think I ended up pulling out about 1.2 thousand. So I pulled out my initial plus a little bit more, and I've got 600 coins that are currently sitting at about $1,600 because they're worth about $2.80 Australian dollars per coin. So that's a perfect example of that there. The other strategy that I employ is once I've got kind of a set amount of play money for this this investing, and I put together every time I pull out that $1,000 out of pay or $1,000 out of a specific coin, I'll go and look and speculate on other coins and put it in there, and then pull that $1,000 out when that pays itself off, and I continue to do that. That's how I've gone from being invested with about 5 or 6 coins to 26 or so different coins. So very, very simple strategy, and the reason why I'm going so wide on that and putting my money in so many different pots, because there's definitely a train of thought. Like Warren Buffett is a big believer in not being invested in more than 6 stocks, and anything more he feels that you're distributing your focus. And oh, that's a phone call coming in. He feels like he's distributing your focus too much and you can't keep track of things very well if that's the case. And but what I'm doing, and the reason why I'm doing this, is because the majority of the littler coins that I'm involved in are only a couple of dollars, or like there's a couple of $100 in them, or I pulled out my initial and I've moved it into the next one, so it's all free money. So first strategy is when it doubles, pull your initial out. Second strategy is go wide, so start speculating across multiple different coins and spreading and mitigating your risk. Now, the last and final question that this client of mine asked me on Monday when I was talking, I went and did business coaching, and I ended up talking about crypto for like 20 minutes. The last and final question this friend of mine had for me was, this friend of a client of mine had for me was, if you were to start again right now and you had $10,000 to put in everything, where would you put it all? And I said, that's a really good question. I'm sure people can get a lot of value out of that if I was to turn it into a video. So what I do in that scenario is I put about $3 grand across the top tier coins, which is like Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. So I put 1,000 in each of those. Then I would put around $5,000 spread equally across 10 different altcoins, so $500 each. Because some of these altcoins, if you put $1,000 in them 12 months ago or when they first launched, that $1,000 sometimes can be worth $500,000, $1 million right now. So if you're just putting $500 across 10 coins, the probability of you making 10 grand or 20 grand or more is very, very high. And if you're spreading it, and you've got to be looking at all the ICOs that are getting a lot of spotlight, are in the spotlight a lot and getting a lot of the traction in the marketplace, and then invest in those ones. Then you got $2 grand remaining. Oh, sorry, that was just altcoins as a whole. I started saying the word ICOs, but that's the last part. That's the last $2,000. So just to reiterate there, what you want to do with the $5,000 is you want to put $500 across 10 different altcoins that you've looked at for a week or so that you feel have potential, and then as they go up and down, they'll balance themselves out. But hopefully, you only need one that pops and goes real crazy, and then you're kind of set on that. Then finally, you've got $2,000. $2,000, I would say, out of the 10,000, go and split up that into 10 different $100 bills, and every single time you see one of these ICOs, an ICO is an initial coin offering, and it's like an IPO for the Australian Stock Exchange or the New York Stock Exchange. And all it basically means is someone's coming to market with a product or service that they're launching as a cryptocurrency, and you've got the ability to invest in it if you see the technology or the potential of the coin to be viable. So my thought process there is to go and get 20 different ICOs, put $100 in each. Like I said before, there's PIVX is an example where if you put $10,000 in that last June, like literally 12 months ago, it would be worth, I think, $5 or $6 million right now. So if you put $1,000 in that it's going to be worth $500,000 or $600,000. So if you're putting in a very, very small amount, like $100 into each of these ICOs, if 2 or 3 of them go crazy, and that 2 or 3 those 2 or 3 ICOs end up turning into, you know, 10 grand or $15,000 from $100, you're going to be pretty damn stoked. So that's pretty much it. If you have any specific questions, I've tried to keep this really simple and short and sweet, even though it's been a 10-minute conversation. If anything doesn't make sense, or if you've got any questions, feel free to comment below the video, send me a message on Facebook, and if you've liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and your feedback is greatly appreciated. So if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, please comment and like and share. If you think this video sucks and you want me to be doing less of it, please put the thumbs down. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it, and I'll look forward to fielding some of your questions. Hope this has been an informal video about cryptocurrency. See ya.